Yeah. And that also, you just don't want to overcomplicate because it's tomorrow and we can sit here trying to be cats on Broadway, but we're not. So, yeah, so let's just do that.
Should we do an interview right now? Because I have to do an interview with her basically, so when is a good time for me to do that?
Ashley, he just turned on his hotspot if you need internet connection.
I need that, yes.
I need to turn it off.
Everyone's face get annoyed.
Jingle bell rock.
No! It's resorting back to our natural habitat!
What if I just didn't do this?
Oh, you're such a brat. You haven't even done anything else for the entire show.
I'm backing out. I'm backing out.
Why?
That's the asshole editor in the background. Yeah.
You were not an asshole.
Wait,
You're a nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
Sometimes he's an asshole.
Me with Jordan.
Yeah,
You and
exactly.
Nicole.
Where are you going?
But I'll see you way before then. Either Catch or Town. We haven't decided yet. Very New York of us.
Yes, I live right over there. It's the best.
Wow. Wait, what?
Meatpacking.
Wait, you live in New York?
I'm a New Yorker.
But I see you so frequently in LA.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You must be flying back and forth.
Well, and it's literally always because of Logan. I always tell him, he changed my life.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah. Well, because it's so funny.
Well, Paul's changed our lives.
Yeah. Right? No, last year, I literally always film a Christmas list and stuff, I was telling you. And last year I was I just, goal for 2019, be unimpulsive, whatever. And so back in January, I was out for one day and Logan tweeted at Devontae, who goes on for me when I'm not in.
Yeah.
And I replied, I was really? I'm off for one fucking, because he had never answered before, never said anything about Hollywoodlife. And I was I'm off for one fucking day and you tweet about Devontae. And he was
are you so pissed?
We all love you, Stagnitta. And so then Mike got in contact with me and was we want you to come on Impulsive. And that's literally, it launched my career in April.
No way. It is crazy because I guess I've never had the thought that I really started to pay attention to what you were doing when Logan was talking about you and loved you. I just was oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Logan fucking loves you and that's so
cool.
cool.
I love him. I love the fans.
That's so sick. I didn't know that. That's fire.
I know.
That's fire. You're killing it. You're such a good interviewer. Your conversation with Abby Rao was so cool to me because I felt it was very original idea. I don't know.
Well, and it's always nice for me. I love talking to other women on the platform too, just because it's so much easier for guys.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. And you're very girls lifting up girls.
Yes, always.
Very sweet. That's awesome.
She's
awesome. I
love each other so much.
I'm just saying it.
Okay, wait. I want to take a shot with you. I feel
my
we
God.
have to.
Okay, we definitely do for the camera vibes. I'm gonna take 1/10 of a
No, we're
pussy
taking
shot.
a sip.
Yeah, because
It's
if I
not a
take
shot,
a full
it's a
shot in
sip.
5 minutes, I'm gonna be and that's just why, that's just I'm gonna be having a breakdown.
I also feel I need a chip to chase it because I'm
A
not
chip?
good.
No, wait, look, we have vitamin water.
Oh, perfect.
We have a chaser right here, ladies and gentlemen. #ad. Follow the CEO. No, I'm just kidding.
Because I'm bad with tequila. I know. Notice how I have not the label displayed.
Period. No free promo. No free. And I'm not even 25.
Never.
I can't even promote alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. To 2020 for you.
2020 for fucking you too,
Okay.
bitch. Yes. I don't really drink tequila. It gives me a hangover. Another fun fact. But for Allie, I will do it. It was kind of a pussy sip. I'm definitely gonna get roasted in the comments.
So is mine.
Gotta be on my A game for
Give
this
me the
fucking
chaser.
interview. Oh yeah, I'm such a bitch. I'm done with that. I'm so sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Yo,
okay.
that's actually a really good combo.
No, that was
If you're
actually
21,
really good.
Kids.
Yeah, if you're 21. That was when I went to Impulsive and I brought vodka.
Wow,
We were,
I love that you
taking
just show up everywhere with
alcohol. Yeah,
but it's the best. You're do I think a problem? No, it's a good icebreaker. It's a good gift. Too.
Yeah.
Because no one's not. I'm happy to receive a bottle of tequila. If you I got you a gift and it was a candle, oh
100%.
Thanks, but
well, and then also right, exactly. But also too, you're in my city now, so I gotta welcome you.
I love New York. It's, in my opinion, in the United States, is absolutely the messiest city for me. Like, I get in the most trouble. I do the most fucked up shit. I'm, like, outside the club at 4 a.m. Like, who has the giant earth cigarette? Like, I'm just a mess here.
Yeah, because everything stays open late. Whereas in LA, everything closes, and then you have to go to, like, a house.
That's so true. And I'm from Vegas, which, like, everything is open late. So I've always been used to partying to, like, 5 a.m. So I come here, and I'm like, I can fucking take on the world.
Do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so let's chat.
Hi. I'm nervous, guys.
Don't be nervous. It's gonna be... I just want to, like... I mean, first and foremost, I want to start with tomorrow night. You have your show here in New York, the Christmas show. How did that even, like, come to be?
Well, it's crazy. It's actually a crazy story. I just want to say, though, Allie did just pull up to my rehearsal, waited for all of my friends and I to run through the Mean Girls Jingle Bell Rock dance patiently before doing this. So she's really in the heat of this right now, which is really nice of her.
I've seen some
I
shit.
love her. It's been messy. To be honest with you, I used to tour a lot in the beginning of my social media career, and I've always really loved it. I think it's an awesome... like business, it's an awesome way to meet your fans. It's an awesome way to actually connect with the people who fuck with you, and it's like it's such a fun way too to test out like new music or test out new like almost like comedy, like a story time or something, like, to test it out in front of the people who support you. So I've always like loved it, but I took like probably a year break from touring just because I knew that when I wanted to come back, I wanted to come back really hard and kind of like do things differently and like do more music and like everything be the way I wanted, or the fucking highway, like longer meet and greets and just like all that kind of stuff. So I spent the year kind of like figuring out, basically taking a lot of interviews with like touring companies until I found the one that I felt like was like the perfect match for me and my fans. And we ended up starting to work with Live Nation.
Cool. Which
for someone like me is also so fucking crazy because it's like I'm not brand friendly. Live Nation has never really worked with like YouTubers or like YouTube events, and it was like convincing them like, give me a shot, I can sell these tickets, I promise you, please. So for them to kind of do that, and then like the show to sell out in 2 days, we broke like Live Nation records and stuff. Like it's so fucking weird to me. Like it's just like intense and crazy, and I didn't think my career would like be doing this at the end of 2019. So now our goal is to kill the show, prove the model, and hopefully go on a really big world tour with Live Nation in 2020, which is crazy.
Well, and Gramercy Theater is literally one of my favorite theaters here in New York.
It's iconic.
It is so iconic. It is so great because the fans just fill up and are right there in front of you and above you, and that just gave me butterflies. I know. It's like, going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. It's an iconic venue. I'm so glad. Thanks for that. You're so right. Like, holy fuck, I'm playing the Gramercy tomorrow. I can't talk. Holy fuck. I'm like drunk from the jingle. Like instantly I throw up everywhere. And it's sold out. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm freaking out, as you can tell.
Well, what I like love the most about you, I think there's multiple things that I love about you, but something...
I love everything about you. That's just something, the whole interview.
This is the whole interview.
I love you. Like drunk girls in the bathroom. Like, yeah, I love you.
But truly is that everything shocks you and surprises you about your success.
That's funny because not a lot of people say that to me, but you're so right. Like, anything good happens to me and I'm like, me? Why? No, what? Like, you're right.
Everything. I mean, Creator of the Year. First of all, congratulations. Hello. What?
It's weird. I guess you're right. When you said that was my first thought. Like, that still shocks me so much. It still surprises me so much. I think there are so many candidates for that award that deserved it far more. My fans are fucking insane. Shout out Mr. Beast. Shout out David Dobrik. Y'all are so much better than me, and I'm fully aware.
But I love that about you, because I think that's what also makes you even more successful, because you're so humble about.
You're nice. That's really. I think it's just like a lot of my career has been like me making a lot of really big mistakes in front of a lot of people. So it's definitely felt like kind of going through the fire and kind of growing in the public eye. So when people like the Creator of the Year is so shocking to me, because it's like thousands of my fans went and tweeted like hashtag vote Tana. Like it's just weird to me, like to think that many people support me enough to like do that. Like it's just really crazy. I don't know. I never like thought I would be in a position like this, and it's just like I just view myself, I guess, as like a girl who's talking to a camera. So it's like stuff like this is always weird to me, but I'm really grateful. I don't know. I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, but I feel like stay that way too, though, you know, because when you get out of that and get into, you know, thinking that you're like all high and mighty and all this stuff, that's when
I will never think that.
But that's when like it's not authentic to who you are.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think that's like my closing lesson of 2019. I feel like is like the real importance of authenticity. I feel like there were a lot of moments this year where it was like it was very easy to stray away from, like, exactly who I am. And I wound up, like, watching myself, like, get caught up in that kind of thing, you know what I mean? And, like, hating myself for it in, like, so many ways. This is so dark. This is why I don't do interviews.
No, this is what Abby, like, so many people feel the same way.
Yeah, it's like, if you do even just, like, for, like, my reality show, there was even one scene where I look back and it's like, was I being as authentic as I possibly can? I overthink it 1,000 times. I, like, fucking hate myself for it. So it's like, I know that if I do one thing in 2020, it is, like, being so unapologetically who I am and, like, never straying away from that, because it's like, I don't know, it's just very prevalent to me right now that that's what got me as far as I've gotten, and I don't want to lose that. And it is so easy to lose yourself in this world, and the amount of opportunities too that can come from not being who you are, that can come from straying away from who you are. Like, it's very hard to not get sidetracked. And I just want 2020 to be, like, so about authenticity, authentic friendships, being around people who, like, make me my realest self. I don't know.
Yeah.
I go.
No, but even, like, it's hard too, and I think that even when, like, you celebrate your successes and stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe all these people, like, tweeted vote Tana, because we all receive so much hate too, and so seeing that beyond, like, the hate and that kind of conquered it is cool.
Yeah, it's weird, I guess. I guess you're right. Every time the love conquers the hate, my mind is very quick to be like, but what's the catch?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of just, like, kind of celebrating that, which is, like, a dark way to think. I guess it's just, like, Hollywood conditions you in a way.
Right,
to, like,
exactly.
think like that. But at the same time, I'm happy to be the spearhead, you know, for someone who receives a lot of hate, to show, like, the young people who follow me, like, look, like, if I can get online every day and people are telling me, like, to kill myself and, like, I'm the worst person ever and, like, they hate me and, like, whatever, and, like, continue to try to do good and, like, turn that into something good and, like, continue to be unapologetically myself. Like, if that can help some, like, 13-year-old girl not get, like, bullied because she, like, can be authentically herself, like, that's why I do what I do, you know? So it's, like, it's hard and it's intense, but I also wouldn't, like, trade it for the world.
100%. And you have so many young fans that
it's
love
crazy.
you.
Shout out Jake Paul. Shout out the Jake Paulers. Keep my demo young.
The Jana fans.
It's crazy because I guess I never really noticed the difference in age demographics and how prevalent it is, because throughout my career, I always kind of, like, I started and I had, like, 13-year-old fans, and then I kind of, like, watched them grow up, and now my fan base is more like 18, 19, like, a little older, like, they resonate with me. When it wasn't until I started spending time with Jake and stuff, and, like, I'd be at a mall and, like, 5-year-olds were coming up to me, and I'm like, this is not my demo. Like, like, I watched it, like, change before my eyes to, like, all ages, which was really, like, crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize how different it was. It's scary.
That is so, I mean, but you also didn't feel like you had to change yourself or anything to a...
Yeah, I guess, but in your head, it's also, like, it's hard, because it's like, I want to continue to be me, which is uncensored and authentic and say whatever the fuck is on my mind and, like, whatever, you know, but at the same time, like, you're like, now there's a whole lot of 5-year-olds watching. That's what I mean, I guess, when I'm talking about straying away from authenticity, because it's like, now you're having all these thoughts of, like, do I censor myself? What's the right thing to do? What would a role model do? And I guess that's why this career gets harder and harder, because you start to really fucking overthink that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
like those intrusive thoughts. So you did just take a social media break.
Yeah, for 3 fucking days.
3 days.
Not even a break. I'm such a meme. It's so embarrassing. Like, 3 days, you had a good break. Good job. It was a really clear head.
Did you? Did you clear your head, though?
I did, but at the same time, I was talking about this with my manager. It's like, I realized over this 3-day groundbreaking fucking break I took that when you come back from a 3-day break, you now have 6 days of work to do in the next 3 days. And that's kind of like what my career is. Like, I could take a 1-week break, but I know that when I come back next week, I'm going to have to do 2 weeks worth of work in that, which is intense. It's hard to get a real break, I guess. I mean, I just felt like I really wanted to clear my head, step back from everything for even a second. And even, to be real, even a second did feel good in the regard that I wasn't just sitting there refreshing Twitter, refreshing comments, refreshing opinions, refreshing YouTube comments. Like, it felt good in a way, you know? But it's also all I know and all I love and all I'm passionate about. And it's like, you know, I feel
like it makes you more anxious to, like, not even be on it sometimes, because you're like, what am I missing?
I miss Twitter. I miss talking to my fans straight up. So it's hard.
Yeah, and it's just hard in this world because you do, I mean, it is one of those things that, like, even I think about all the time. I'm like, God, I wish that I could turn this off for a second.
Yeah.
But then you're like, if
I'm
I
so
do,
addicted.
then what's going to happen to me?
Yeah.
And, like, my
100%.
career. And, like,
it's such a double-edged sword because it's like you want to keep everything you have. You want to keep doing things, but, like, breaks can be mentally healthy, but breaks aren't good. It's a lot. 100%. Finding that balance is a lot, and it's hard. But, again, I think for me, 2020 will also be kind of finding that mentally.
Is there anything that you do in particular to kind of, like, ground yourself a little, like, when the cameras are off?
I really try to keep my friend circle full of people, that I've known for a really long time and grew up with in Vegas, and people that I know are going to be, like, uncensored and real as fuck with me and are never going to be... I see so many people with these platforms and fame and whatever, and they have so many people around them that are yes men and just gassing everything they do, and I watch it be the detriment of these people's mindset because it's like, you know what I mean? They just become so self-inflated and so narcissistic and so... like delusional. It's like they step out of reality because you're living in this yes, oh my God, you're perfect, you're God, you're famous, like world.
Right.
And I want to be around people that are like, yo, that fucking song sucked, redo it. Like, you know what? I want to be around people that even if harsh are going to make me better. You know?
Right.
So that's kind of my way of keeping myself grounded.
Yeah, I love that. That, like, aren't afraid to tough love you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And just keep it real as fuck. You know?
Yeah. Whenever I call my parents after, like, a big interview, I'm like, oh my God, I interviewed, like, Matt Damon today, and my mom's like, cool, but did you work out and meal prep? But, you know, like, I'm like,
watched
thank
your
you.
fucking interview with Abby Rao, and you were saying that, like, you could call your mom after any interview and just be like, she'd be like, did you make your bed?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
That's so awesome that your parents, like, do that and bring you back to earth and ground you like that.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's important to, like, have those people, you know?
Yeah.
The Paul brothers.
Yes.
The Paul brothers, how are they? How are they in your life right now?
Dude, they're killing it. I really love Logan so much right now. Logan is, like, I've always loved Logan. Like, don't get me wrong, he's always been around. He's always been so funny, whatever. But I feel like we're really starting to, like, bond, and he's actually really starting to, like, support me and fuck with me and, like, look at me as, like, a sister. Which, to me, I'm like, yes! You love me! Like, he commented something, yesterday he commented, like, my sister is a star on my photo, and I was like, I know you mean this, because, like, you wouldn't say it, and you didn't fucking mean it, like, I love you. Like, it was, like, this whole thing. So, it's fire to see Logan coming around. Jake is just, like, bodying life right now, like, boxing wise, work wise, like, he's killing it. He's really starting to take music, like, more seriously, which I think is good for him, because I feel like Jake has been doing YouTube for, like, such a long time, such a crazy long time, and, like, I feel like to have something, a new outlet for him to, like, you know, put his emotions and thoughts and stuff into is really cool. Like, seeing that makes me really proud of him. So
yeah. Are you at all, like, does it concern you, like, when it comes to the content of his music at all, or no, because it's just him, like, letting out his feelings?
It's so interesting, because I'm assuming you're in reference to this new song, the Alissa stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting because it's like, when Jake first told me about his new song, These Days, I guess I can just, like, reference that.
Yeah.
It wasn't, the concept of it wasn't concerning to me at all, because it's like, that's what you do with music. I have so many upcoming songs that are about so many exes, so many people that have been in my life, so many, like, fucked up things I've gone through. That's so important.
Yeah.
Especially, it's like, when you're on social media and, like, you can't fucking trust people and you don't get to let out these things, and, like, God knows Jake or I have had any fucking therapy in the last, like, few years. Like, it's very prevalent. So for him to, like, let out bottled up emotion and turn it into art is, like, so, it's literally, like, beautiful to me. Not to be like, Jake Paul's music is so beautiful, like, I sound insane. But I'm just saying, like, that's cool. Like, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's almost more hard, the public's, like, scrutiny and perception and, like, what the media does is very intense. I've definitely had a battle with that in the past few months, but it's hard because it's like, I made my bed and I have to lie in it. Like, you get fucking married in front of the entire public eye, like, oh, now people are making articles on you, like, you did that shit, Hannah. Like, I take full responsibility for everything that's going on in the media, but it's interesting because it's like, I didn't even think twice about him releasing These Days, and then I probably should have thought about what.
Well, like, until someone else, like, places media on it, or places meaning on it that might
or
not
just
be.
like, Jake Paul reacts, Tana Mongeau reacts, everyone, like, like, it can just be, like, really intense, because it's like, in reality, I don't fucking care, like, release a song, like, fuck it up. But at the same time, I don't ever want anything. I never want to look like someone's bitch, or I never want to look dumb. I never want things to be at my expense. I've always kind of, like, my image online has always been, like, boss bitch, like, role model, like, don't let anybody, like, someone cheats on you, break up with them, someone's, you know, whatever, like, stand up for yourself. So I worry that the lines can be grayed in that regard. You know, I don't want people to look at what Jake's posting and ever think like Tana's not standing up for herself properly. It's all very like fine lines. It feels like a juggling act. It's intense.
Well, and you're so open with your fans too that I think that if it came to that point, you could always be like, this is what's up. This is how I feel, and all that matters is really what they think.
And I guess that's true. I got to a point toward the end of this year where I was afraid to do things like that, because it's like I am at a point where no matter what I really say regarding my relationship or love or anything, like there's going to be some people that are mad at whatever I'm saying, no matter what it is, you know? And I got to a point where I was like, I'm so scared to say anything because like I don't know how people are whatever, and like, but that's not authentic. Like at the end of the day, you need to just say what's authentically on your mind. That's why I took a break, because I felt like a lot of things I could say to a lot of people asking me a lot of questions would be very like short, sweet, like, you know, answers that weren't
like
this,
appeasing to what you thought they wanted to hear.
Exactly. And it was like I'd rather just step back and assess how I really feel about everything and make sure that when I do answer people's questions, it's with the utmost authenticity, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that you like took the time to be able to
it scares me. I don't ever want to lose that like connection with my fans, but it's hard when you're balancing a lot of shit. But also no shade to like Alissa or the entire Banks. Like I fucking love Alissa. Like she's so fun. Like she's been through some crazy shit, and like she's like a warrior. You know, she's fire. Like it is a weird balancing act, because I feel like people want me to like
play into the narrative.
Yeah, but it's like I'm focused on so much work. I'm so much more focused on like when I see Jake in real life. We're so busy. I'm in New York right now. He's going to Big Bear in a second. Like you know, like we're not always in the same place. So it's like when I do see him, I want to focus on us personally, not like what do you think about Jalissa? Like it's just like not.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, well, and then also, will your new music, like, what's that going to tackle? And that's what's coming.
It's tackling so much. It's crazy, because that, too, like, when I was kind of feeling a lot of these, like, feelings in my head and thoughts or whatever, I literally ran to the studio, random mods, and was like, this is how I feel. I want to make 100,000 songs about it. And, like, the studio really does just like become therapy for me in a lot of ways, because it's like whatever's on my mind, I'm like, I want to write about it. Even if it doesn't become a song, I'm like, I'll put it in a book. I'll do something with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm writing 2 books right now about like everything anyone's ever wanted to fucking know is the point.
Is that the title of the book?
That should be, honestly. No, but so my upcoming songs, my next song is kind of a sad love song about not feeling like you can like breathe or exist without someone. But it also is inspired by a lot of things I've been through, not really one thing. So like I know there'll be people trying to place like who hurt me to make this song, but in reality I'm just like filled with trauma. So
and so are all the songs written? Are you gonna release an album? Is it just gonna be a bunch of drops?
I don't know. I know I wanna release a single next. I could see myself releasing like 2 more singles and then like an EP maybe. But that's so nerve-wracking. I don't know. Music's hard because I'm very like sorry, I'm dying. Picky and like indecisive, and like just like I overthink it all. So it's like my mind could change at the drop of a hat tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
So stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to be smart because you just think so much.
Me every day. Literally me. It's
so
a lot.
much. Yeah.
Juggling a lot for sure.
Yeah. Well, and you do juggle so much. I mean, you have, like, it's funny because I know how you feel about, you know, people if they think that, you know, or Jake's taking advantage of you or things like that. But all of the stuff that you do and just how you are a total boss in every aspect in your life, like, there's just no possible way for that to even be.
You're sweet. I don't know. I just like, to people that say things like that, I feel like it's like people really forget that because I'm living on this platform and like online, that I'm just like a person who is like literally just making mistakes just like every other person. Like every 21-year-old like bitch in the world is making relationship mistakes, but mine are just in the public eye. Exactly. So it's like, oh my god, like you're fucking up so bad with Jake. You're like, oh my god, you're gonna let him do that or whatever. I'm like, we're just people. I didn't fucking know he was gonna do that. Like, keep couples fight. Shit happens. Like, fuck. Like, it's like, I don't think people realize that. Like, I'm not claiming to have a perfect relationship. I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm not, you know, I don't know.
No, I think you're doing great.
Yeah, and honestly, like, at the end of the day, I just, like, care about Jake so much as a person, and I don't know what the future holds, and, like, I just, no matter what, always want to be, like, best friends and close. I could never imagine a life where I'm not, like, close with him, so I think people are kind of expecting this, like, either they're together forever, or there's gonna be this big detrimental breakup, or like, how much can she take, or like, how much can he take, or like, whatever. But like, in reality, like, even if something were to like happen, like, I don't know, I always like see him in my life and care about him, and I don't want to get to a point of like slander and weird shit. And, like, I want to be happy. I don't know. I'll shut up.
I love when you talk.
I'm like off on a tangent.
I love when you talk. I want to talk about you working with Monson in the studio though, because like he is your good friend.
Yes.
He makes great music. Tell me just about like working together on this music.
I fucking love him. It's like we were working together for so long making music, and we were at this point where people were just kind of like locking us in the studio together and be for 12 hours and being like making music, and we both like didn't really know each other, and it was like, okay, like, what do you want to make music about? And after a while it was like, okay, if we're gonna be in here for like 10 fucking hours, like, let's go, let's make the best fucking shit we can make. I'm gonna pour my soul out right now. And then it just kind of ended up being like 12-hour studio sessions of us like sobbing to each other about like our family and like life and like fucked up shit, you know what I mean? To the point where it was like, I was excited to go there because I felt like it was someone who actually understood me and listened to me and was helping me turn my like pain and just things I was feeling in general like into art, and like put purpose to the things I'm going through versus just going through them and bottling it up. And like someone who's so like me in so many ways. So it was like, to make music and make something I'm so passionate about with someone that I feel like can literally write from my brain and like understand me and like understand my vision and like listen to me and make me better, teach me shit. I could go for hours.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's not just like a producer, it's like one of my fucking best friends in the world. So it's like, it's sick. It's awesome that things worked out the way that they did.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you guys are so supportive of each other.
Yeah, always.
That's like how it comes to like keeping those good people around you.
I 100% agree. 100%. Like having someone who's like genuinely supportive of you and like just wants to see you win, like, is awesome. Because this industry is filled with so many shitty fucking people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Trust me. I hate everyone.
Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Heard that. No, I can't even imagine. You probably deal with so many asshole celebrities. I can't even.
We'll talk when the cameras are off.
And that's on period.
So, collabs. You are close with Noah Cyrus. She's one of your BFFs. Could you guys work together?
I could see us working together, but it's funny because like Noah and I, if anything, are like the opposite of that. Like we don't really want to work. We're like, we see each other and we're like, let's get high as fuck and stare at the fucking TV for 8 fucking hours and just like die laughing, and it's awesome. Like it's awesome to have those friends that kind of can take you almost like away from work.
Yeah.
And like away from reality, and I feel like that's like what Noah and I kind of do best for each other. But also like I'm so inspired by everything she does, and like Noah is really one of the people who this year made me realize like the importance of mental health, the importance of turning your pain into art, the importance of keeping people around you who inspire you and teach you and lift you up and whatever. And like she really made me want to do a lot of stuff in 2020, like advocating for mental health, using my platform for the right reasons, like stuff like that. I don't know. She's fire.
I love
she
that.
inspires me.
It's a good friend. Finally, compare Tana at the start of 2019 to the Tana sitting next to me right now.
Oh, that is so dark. That is dark. No, Tana at the start of 2019's life was so much easier than this Tana. I think that it feels like 10 years has passed since like that me, you know? I think that this year was so much growing up that came from so much fucking up. Like, I learned so much about myself, so much about this industry, so much about, like, love. I feel like I really learned across 2019 how many fucked up things I was kind of, like, bottling up, too. And, like, you can't just keep doing that forever. And the end of 2019, it really has been all of the things I've been, like, bottling up, just, like, coming out, all while, like, exhaustingly throwing myself into, like, shooting my show, shooting another show, like, shooting commercials, shooting all these secret projects, trying to make YouTube videos, still trying to be mentally healthy, trying to sleep, trying to plan this tour, trying to like write songs, trying to just everything. And it's like, I don't know, it's really taught me what I can handle. It's really like, it's interesting. I don't know. That's hard. Tana at the end of 2019 it's crazy. I feel like a completely different person in the ways that I've grown. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like all the things I've learned this year, I'm really going to put into making my best self in 2020, which is like all you really can do. So.
Do you feel like you're stronger now?
World stronger. world. I can take so much more thrown at me at this point. I know now what I would want to put myself through versus, like, I just feel like a lot of 2019 was me just kind of blindly, like, doing shit and having fun and thinking in the moment, and then either seeing the repercussions of that or having fun with that or whatever. And now it's like, I feel like I just think so differently. I calculate things more. I look out more. I'm responsible. Kind of. Like, it's different. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I fucking love you. You're so nice. I, like, felt that in my soul. Thank you. You've always supported me. You've always been, like, so great to me. It's crazy. I've been wanting to do an interview with you for, like, far too long. Guys, she's the GOAT. I love you.
Love you.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Wow, that was, like, easy. That was, like, yeah, okay.
It's like talking to a friend.
Oh, my God, it's almost like we're fucking friends or something. We love you. I feel great. Okay.
Got her drunk and asked her questions.
Oh, my God, literally, you gotta get me blacked out at some point.